Friends, good morning. I'd like to share with you another of what I like to think of as a morning intention, an intention for the day. And my hope in this is that you will develop maybe your own in time as you think about various aspects of your life and God's peace and presence with you throughout the day. I believe that one of the most important things that you and I can do is to learn to recognize the presence of God, to seek the presence of God in our lives all throughout the day. That it's not just certain periods, like if we have a quiet time or if we have a worship time or something like that. Those times can be sweet and special. But really, when we can do everything that we do in the idea that we live before the presence of God, I believe the fruit in our lives personally, as well as the ministry that we all have as we live in our families, our workplaces, as we interact with others, can be quite powerful. So I want to share, as we think more about that today, from Isaiah chapter 26. Isaiah chapter 26, and I believe speaks into this situation here for us. And I love this verse. It's Isaiah chapter 26, verse 3. It says, "You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you." Let me read that again. You will keep in perfect peace. Love that phrase. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you. Trust in the Lord forever, for the Lord himself is the rock eternal. I also like, and I would suggest this to you as well, particularly if there's verses that really seem profound that you want to kind of latch on to and understand real well, to open different translations. I love the nuances of different translations as they get at this. And sometimes a fresh translation can really help us to, I think, to understand. So this is the New Living Translation of the same verse. It says, "You will keep in perfect peace all who trust in you, all whose thoughts are fixed on you." I love that. And so if you want, and this phrase, it's really a big offering, isn't it? Perfect peace. Oh, wow. Like a holistic peace, a peace over everything, including all of the turmoil. Because in this time in history and all times, the peace that God offers is not a peace that's without challenge, right? Without conflict. It's a peace that takes us through all of the challenges in our lives. And the promise here in Isaiah is that God will keep you in perfect peace, not necessarily automatically, not by default, not against your will, not for everybody. Doesn't say God's going to keep everybody in perfect peace. It says who? You will keep in perfect peace all those. So it's a wide invitation, right? It's not limited, but it's only depends on really on us. God will keep those in perfect peace, all who trust in him, whose thoughts are fixed on you. So here's the morning intention. Is to start the day, right? When it's quiet, when there's nothing going on yet, maybe when you're still laying in bed. I think that's the best time. Is to choose to start the day by fixing our thoughts on him, by giving our lives and our day to the Lord, and to intend to remember him, not just in those moments, right, but all through the day. One of the great challenges that we sort of have in difference from what we read in the Gospels with Jesus is that we think they had the advantage of having Jesus right there with them, and he encouraged them when they were down, and he corrected them when they got it wrong. And that would be a real benefit to us as we go through our day, to literally have Jesus there with us, right? But Jesus actually, remember, said, it's better that I go, that he leaves physically, so that he can send his Spirit. And so he is indeed, remember, Jesus says, I will be with you always. So he is indeed with us all throughout the day, or wants to be with us. Our intention, again, is to seek him, to realize that he is indeed with us. And that makes all the difference in the world in how we live our lives and go through our day. So hopefully you intend that for your day today. And so spend a few moments now, if you have time where you don't have to get out and do anything right away. Spend a few moments just kind of in quiet and peace with the Lord, and ask him to be with you all throughout the day. Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you tonight at 7. Bye.